Let me one more second and it'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, there it goes. All right, we are official. Now let me find you all back again. Hang on.
All right, we got a Jasmine entering.
Wonderful.
That's my Jasmine.
Oh, that's your Jasmine. Wonderful. I love it. Love it. Thank you, Jasmine, for hopping on. Okay, so what I was saying for Charlene's sake is, hi, Jasmine. Thanks for joining us. Jasmine, do you have samples?
She's my team member. She's just down in California.
Oh, she's down. Oh, good. We have somebody out of state for us. Okay, so she's going to be watching. So then this is what I'm going to do because Sammy's didn't arrive, even though there's plenty of time for them to arrive. I don't know what the deal is. And Charlene has 2 monkeys that she's like taking all off her body probably about now, because if you got toddlers, I know. I have a 2-year-old grandson, so I know what that's like. It's a lot of energy. So what I think I'll do, instead of actually next week, what we'll do is we'll go through the product, like literally have people sitting with bowls of water and the samples, and they'll look like this. So if this is what you're looking for, Sammy, it's going to look like this, sorta, at least the one from me. This everybody uses little different envelopes, but you're going to get this cool little test panel pack.
Cool.
And inside is everything that you need to know.
Awesome.
And the samples are right inside.
Cool.
So you'll have the samples right washi taped right in there, and there's a special and all of that. So then your consultant can follow up with you, and then there's also some pride points in here and an invitation actually for next week. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't put that in yours. So, and then a special hostess thing too. So all of that's going to be in there that we can talk about. But what I'll do tonight is, for simplicity, is I'll just go through and I'll just do the product on the back of my hand. Because like I said, it's not, but talk about it. So then the consultants, so you guys can learn, ask questions, please, too.
Okay.
Like that's the most important thing really, is ask hard ones. You feel free to ask hard ones. Hi, my friend Allison. It's a great to have you on.
Sorry I'm late.
Ask the hard ones. No, it's all right. It's all good. So we're just kind of getting the groove going. So what I'll do is I'll do the product on backhand. I'll talk about a little bit of the product, and then you guys can ask questions, and then I'll close it up. I have a video I want to show you that we just love, and we'll go from there. So here's something super cool that's happening right now in Mary Kay. We're celebrating our 60th anniversary this month. September 13th, 1963 is when Mary Kay started this company, and we get to be part of this amazing company. And I'll share a little bit more in just a minute, but we get like a bit on fire when things like this happen, when we not only celebrating our 60th, but with a new product like this. It's pretty cool. And then we were just recognized, you guys, this is so awesome. We were just recognized as the number one direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world.
Oh.
Think about how many beauty brands are in the direct sales industry in the world. Whole bunch. And we're 60, but we're not, like 60 is the new like 25. Not even the new 40. So it's just been so fun to watch how Mary Kay has developed over the years, because I've been in Mary Kay 33 years. So I was 25 when I started my Mary Kay business. So you can do the math. And all kinds of things in between, as far as, you know, like being a mom and getting married, all the things that you do in those years. And so I've seen a lot of change, and I've seen Mary Kay stay relevant. I've seen Mary Kay meet needs. I've seen Mary Kay change lives. I've seen Mary Kay change communities. I've seen so much, and I'm a big, huge fan. I'm like probably one of Mary Kay's biggest fans, and I got trained by Mary Kay herself. So I feel very privileged to do that. So I want to quick introduce, or have our 2 directors that are here with me too. So directors are leaders in Mary Kay. So everybody starts the same place in Mary Kay. You can't buy your way in. We're not a multi-level company. We're a direct selling company. So there's one independent beauty consultant. That's me or any one of us on the screen. And there's one Mary Kay. We all get our product from Mary Kay. There's nobody in between. We don't pay each other. None of that happens. So it's a very simple, smart, wise business. So we get to decide to build our organizations and to share with this opportunity with people. And then some say yes, some say no, I want to stay your client, however it works. And then we get to grow as leaders. And then that's the way we really impact people, is being able to grow ourselves, then teaching others to grow along with us. And so these two ladies are so special to me, so very special. So because they were my directors. One's an adopted offspring director of mine. So somebody that became a consultant, trained with me, and then became a director themselves, earned cars, have their teams. And now I'm kind of like their grandma now. I'm their mama, but their people are my grandma. I'm like their grandma. So I love that. So Diane, why don't you introduce yourself first, and then Lenny, we can go right behind her.
Right, I'm Diane Hicks, been in Mary Kay for 23 years, waiting on my 7th car to get here. I can't wait.
Yes.
And I love what I love the most about Mary Kay. Of course, the products are just like amazing, but also the flexibility. I've got a lot happening in my life right now, and it's really nice to be able to say, I move this here, move that there, and just, instead of my work being what I work my life around, I work my work around my life. So my work does not control me, which I absolutely love.
Yeah. Diane's going to have one of her daughters go to college. So if anybody's done that, we all know what that takes emotionally. So I'll be praying big for you in the next week. Lenny, please share.
Hi, my name is Lenny Brown, and I am on Whidbey Island. I've been in Mary Kay for 15 years this year. I just am celebrating my 10th year as a director. I've got 2 boys. Wesley's about to turn 10 this Friday. That's how I know it's my anniversary. I was very pregnant with him when I became a director. And Anderson is 6. And what I love about this company, besides the amazing products and the sisterhood, is that the company has so much heart. I just finished a year of cancer treatments. I was diagnosed with breast cancer about a year ago, had many months of chemo. This is finally my hair growing back, radiation, a mastectomy, a hysterectomy, lumpectomy, all the ectomies, and 2 months of being done with all of my treatments. Enjoyed summer with my boys, and the company said, you know what, take care of yourself, make sure that you're good, and don't worry about us. The company will be here. And they held my position. They were amazing. And I've never worked with a company before that had this much heart, that cared more about my health and my family than anything else. So I'm so grateful for that.
Wow, we're so grateful for you. Lenny, you made me cry. It's so good though. I know you weren't on our meeting that we did right before this, but the Mary Kay Foundation does a MK5K, and I think I'm pretty sure that Michaela is an ambassador. If I read her, I think she signed up as an ambassador. Pretty sure. Great. I don't know for sure, but she got us a team for the MK5K. If you want to be part of our team, we can all do it together.
Yes, I'd love to be.
And it's virtual. It's virtual, you guys. So it's not like we have to go someplace and run, because I don't run. But
sign me up. Show me how to sign up.
Yes, you're in. I thought of you immediately, Allison. I totally thought of you. So we can. If we're locally here, we could do it together if we wanted to.
Let's do it. I would love it.
So we'll do that. That comes up in October. So stay tuned for that. But we did get signed up for it, and our team is called Pink Hope Reigns. So
I love it.
Right. So that's the name of our family. Is the Reign family. REIGN. So happy for you, Lenny, and I'm so happy for us that we have you back. And we have you back here and training and teaching, because you're just a master. She's an excellent consultant, a master mama. She's a master mama for sure. And just so happy for you. And it was so great to see you in Dallas, dancing the night away that we got to do in Dallas.
So much fun.
So I want to introduce my guest to you. So this is Sammy. Sammy is one of my very best friend's nieces. And I've only met Sammy a handful of times, but every single time I meet Sammy, she's overflows with the joy. You just have a magnetic personality and just a brightness to you, Sammy, that is just so special. And you make people feel. Mary Kay taught us that she would always tell us that people have a sign around their neck that says, "Make me feel important." And that you do that without even ever being trained by Mary Kay. You always make people feel so important. The moment I walk in the door, you always are one of the first to give me a hug and say hello. And just truly, you have a special gift. And those are the kind of people I want to be around. So that's why I was like, Julie, I'm going to give me your number. I really I need to invite her to be part of some fun things that we get to do. So thank you for hopping on tonight. Is there anything that you want to share that, actually, I'm going to do a poll in a second. But is there anything that's important to you about skincare? Like when you are because you said you're kind of a skincare geek, I think you said something.
I did. Yeah. Yeah. I think that for me, especially as I'm getting older in my 30s and with like the Mexican side of like my skin, like the color and everything, sunspots, I was talking about that, aging. So I've really been trying to find, but consistency of just finding a product that I know will work, and then I won't have to keep trying all these different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Oh my gosh, that's such a great, like really a perfect thing for us to hear, because one of the things, so I've been with Mary Kay 33 years, and all these faces that you see here, I think Allison is the newest. I'm not sure about Jasmine, but Allison has been a consultant for just under a year, coming up on a year, I think it is, but she's used Mary Kay since she was a teenager. And then the rest of us are over a decade or more decades. So there definitely is something about the loyalty. Like last I heard, now I don't know if this is accurate, most recent, but the last I remember hearing, Mary Kay has an 85% loyalty rate, meaning that once people start on our products, they stick, and they don't stick because they like us. I mean, that's one thing, but they stick. People aren't going to stick with the product just because they like they like the people. There has to be a little of both, right? Definitely the people matter and the company matters, but the products have to perform. And that I'm excited about for you to try, so you can see the performance of them.
Thank
and
you.
what you're asking about with more spots and things like that. That's super smart. Love it. Charlene, I don't need to put you on the spot, so you're welcome to type it in, but I'm going to do a poll actually, because I want to just hear a little bit about you guys. Let me see if I can, I don't know why this is doing this. I built these beautiful polls today, you guys, and I'm getting this. You have logged in from another device here. My polling session is inactive. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, why is that? So here was my poll, because I for whatever reason it won't pop up, because I logged out of my other device. I'm only on one device. Can you guys tell that Zoom isn't my favorite? So if the Zoom people are watching, just so you know, you're not my favorite. That's all right. So Charlene has her samples. Yay!
I do. I'm here.
Oh, I'm so happy. Good. You can be our model. Do you mind? I hope you don't mind.
My 3-year-old might jump in. So you know.
Okay. Well, we'll go fast.
Okay.
So what I was going to ask in a poll was exactly what Sammy shared, is one of the things that really bugs her about her skin that she wanted to learn about, right? So Charlene, is there anything special that you would like to, like, if you could just wave that magic fairy wand over your skin, what would you want to fix?
Oh, I don't know. I did Accutane, and so my skin has just been like super oily since then. Like I was so dry for so long, and now I'm just like uncontrollably oily. So probably
How long ago did you do Accutane?
Oh, I graduated college 2018, so 7 years ago. I would say 7.
Okay. So quite a long time. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear, because Sammy, did you say your combination are more dry? I can't remember what you said.
Combo. Yeah.
Your combo. Okay. So the products I have are going to be the cleanser's going to look just a smidge different, which is good, because Charlene, I'll have one set and she'll have the other one to show. Okay, before we start though, I do want you guys to, I definitely want you guys to see this really great video about Mary Kay, because I don't know about you, but I like to know who am I doing business with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who am I doing business with? So hang on a second. Let me make sure that y'all can hear this first. Play. Can you hear it?
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social. All while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they are always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Love it. I love it. I love the relevance in, because so many people remember us, right? People know, oh yeah, my mom or my grandma used it. But a lot of times if they haven't been exposed to Mary Kay recently, they don't see the change. The change is amazing. So, all right, here we go. Are you guys ready? So we're going to start with, and Diane's going to put you guys in a drawing, and just remind me, Diane, to do the drawing, and maybe during microderm or something. How about that? So, actually what I'm going to do, Charlene, just for simplicity, I'm going to have you not do your microdermabrasion just because you have your hands full a little bit, and Tanya can walk you through that. So we'll do just the miracle set. Okay. So that'll be just a little bit easier for you. So, and we'll do the eye cream. We'll get you all ready for bed. How about that?
Okay.
So the product that we're most excited about right now is what's called a miracle set. And it has 4 steps in it, but 3 per night, and then an eye cream, which we're going to add on. Okay. So the miracle set itself comes in the super cute tote. It has a cleanser, a antioxidant moisturizer, a night recovery. I have to get used to the new words, and the daytime defender. And those are both serums. And I'll explain what the difference is in just a second, but we're going to start with the 4-in-1 cleanser. So the 4-in-1 cleanser does 4 things. That's why they call it that. It does 4 things in one. So that's that cleansing step, obvious. There's a little bit of beads in there, Charlene, that you'll feel. And then that step that we all skip that has the cotton ball, the toner step that so many of us use or would skip because we were too tired or whatever, or that's all we'd use and we'd skip all the other parts of the cleansing that's really important too. That's in there. And then a brightener. So if you want to go ahead and open up your cleanser, you want to use, when you're using your samples, I find that it's not a bad idea not to open it like all the way open. If you have, it's no big deal, but you'll get a couple uses out of your samples. So you'll get maybe 2 to 3 uses out of each sample. So when you use your product at home, I've been using this since I picked it up in Dallas, you want to use about a pea-sized of product. Now mine's going to look creamy like this because I have the normal to dry formula. Yours is going to be more of a gel. There's going to be little beads that you're going to experience in there, but they're very light and they're environmentally friendly. So don't worry about that because I know that's important too. But that's for daily exfoliation. You don't want to over exfoliate your skin. And we'll talk about microderm as one of those steps, but this is daily safe exfoliation. So with your cleanser, Charlene, you and Sammy, both of you, what you want to make sure you mix quite a bit of water with it. So an easy way to do it at home, because you're sitting by a sink, is to put it in your palm and just run it under a little bit of water, get some suds going, and then just go around your face. You do want to avoid your eyes. Don't worry too much if it gets around your eyes. You just don't want to get the beads in your eyes because that hurts, because I've done that before. And, I didn't die. I didn't lose, any sight or anything. However, it hurt for a minute, let's just say. So just really gentle. And what's happening while you're doing that is you're releasing what is called our 3D complex. So Mary Kay has a patented 3D. You saw in the video, one of the things that Mary Kay has done, is known for, is we have over 1,500 global patents. And one of them is on this 3D complex. The 3D complex is made of B3, peptides, and resveratrol. And those together are very, in their formulation, expressed in whatever form, because it's in the cleanser, it's in the moisturizer, and it's in both the serums. So it's expressed and is left on your skin. So when you're cleansing, that's all great and fine, but you're cleansing it, right? So some will penetrate the surface, some, but you want those to stay on your skin. Peptides, B3, and resveratrol. Resveratrol is one of the strongest antioxidants that is known to man at this time, until of course they find the next one, because that's how science is. And antioxidants, one of the many things that antioxidants do for our skin is they're like Pac-Man to, like they eat up free radicals. Free radicals attack cells that then cause aging. So that's the simplistic form. That's the way the scientist explained it to me so that I could understand it a little bit better. So you should feel, after you use your cleanser, you should feel very clean, but you shouldn't feel like, I gotta get my moisturizer on, I can't smile. That you don't want that feel with your products. You do want to have a hydrated feel. Quite often cleansers will just really strip the surface moisture on your skin, but you do want to obviously break down oils, makeup. You can use a micellar water. We have a micellar water that's nice to do as a pre-cleanse. When I do a real full face of makeup, I'll often do my micellar water first, get off my foundation and all of that, then use my cleanser. That's a really a good use of skincare, a good skincare use. It gives you good benefits, because it's kind of like mopping, like, you sweep before you mop. So that's what a micellar water does. The other thing I like about micellar water, just a side note, is I work out often in the morning. Usually I'll work out in the morning. So I don't want to get up and wash my face, go work out, come back and wash my face again. So I just use micellar water in the morning before I go, like if I do hot yoga, or if I go to the gym. So then at least I'm getting my night products off. And because that's important to get your night products off. And I'll tell you why in just a second. So your cleanser should leave some hydration, but you should feel clean and refreshed. Really, that is the really important thing. What you guys will experience with your products, these are the things you can expect as we let Charlene get caught up here and get your cleanser off and you get your day off for your face with 2 littles. It's a lot. With one day, you're going to have hydration boosted and skin feel softer in one day. So after you're done with this, that's an expectation. 2 weeks, your fine lines will start to fade, wrinkles start to soften, and skin's firmness improves. Now, for your guys' age, that's probably one of the big things. It's not because you probably don't have a lot of wrinkles yet, but your skin will start to lose its firmness because that's what's going to kind of go first, and then wrinkles will come in behind. 4 weeks, results get better while adding improved radiance, skin texture, and overall appearance. So that radiance piece, Sammy, is one of the things that you're wanting to work on. Navy bean extract is a substance that's also in some of our products. I don't think it's in the cleanser, but I think it might be in the others. Navy bean extract is actually very potent skin brightener, and it's an inexpensive substance to put in skincare. So that's been something really great for us because we can keep the value of the product, the value high, the results high, without it being, like a med spa price or something. In 5 weeks, skin healthy glow is re-energized and skin feels more resilient. 12 weeks is like the magic time. So we're going to talk about our test and tell panel and talk about the timing on this, but 98% of the panelists that they did before they launched the product had a 37% improvement in the appearance of fine lines. So they do these cool scan things. I watched them do it at a presentation. Our scientists do, and we make all of our product. I think they said that right. Yeah, they did on the video. 98% of panelists also had a 51% increase in skin firmness. 78% had 20% improvement in the appearance of wrinkles. So that is by using the set. So this is where we're going. So this is what makes the difference in the long term of good skincare, So Charlene, how do you feel? How does your skin feel? Maybe I should ask you that.
It's on mute because she's being loud. It feels good.
Do you feel too snug? Because you talked about being really oily. So you want to probably feel a little bit snug. Yeah, that probably feels good to you if you're.
It feels kind of dry, but I know it'll get better it'll be good. It's not too dry, but it does feel a little dry.
A little snug. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to get to the next step. Okay. Since it's nighttime, the next step is going to be your nighttime recovery. So you can go ahead and just zip open your little packet, and you'll probably get 2 uses out of that. So the nighttime recovery has little beads in it. You won't see it in your packet, but there's these beads that are encapsulated vitamins A, C, and E, and resveratrol. So those are important to anti-aging, A, C, and E. And then, of course, I already talked about the resveratrol. But what happens is when you pump it out, it bursts the beads. So they are encapsulated, so they're fresh. And especially vitamin C is very difficult to deliver to the skin. Because once it hits air, it changes. So it's a very difficult ingredient, but very good for our skin. So you want to do I do about that much. Can you see that? In the pump, it's about a pump and a half.
Okay,
now,
yeah, that's about what I put on.
It doesn't take much. You'll be surprised. So again, all over, but avoid your eyes. You can go right up around the edges of your eyes. You just don't want to go right up in this eye well area. You want to stay around the outside edges. So what's happening is as you're blending that in, it being a serum, serums will penetrate the skin faster for obvious reasons, because of their texture, right? They're made to be able to, because they have active ingredients, the A, C, and E, and resveratrol, and the peptides, and the vitamin B3, and the other ingredients that are in there. You want those to penetrate the skin and stay. You want them to stay on the skin and not evaporate out or sit on the surface of the skin. You want them to literally penetrate the skin and do their job. So I use I don't use this set because it's made for moderate signs of aging, and I'm over 50, very close to 60. In fact, very close. I'm not happy about it. It's happening very quickly. So I use something called a ValueFirm Repair Set, which is made for advanced signs of aging. But I've been using the cleanser and the serums some just to play with them. And I actually really like the moisturizer. But I want the retinol in my night moisturizer. But I have been using this. You can see I've been using it. I've used this for about 6 weeks, I want to say. And I've been doing it on my décolleté and my throat. And I'm probably on about 6 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. About 4 or 5 days ago, I was just brushing my teeth and I was like, my décolleté looks different. And this time of the year, this time of year, that's when I have, the sun stuff comes out, right? Because I really enjoy the sun. I'm a sunscreen girl, but still, I'm not going to avoid it. That's just not for me. And so I get, I have some sun exposure stuff going on in my décolleté. I noticed a difference, and I'm like, that's what I've been doing different. I hadn't changed anything else, just added the night serums, the night recovery. So I'm very excited about that. And that will stay in my little regimen. So now did it sink in fast for you, Charlene? You're doing so good. The multitasking mama.
No, it did good. I feel good now.
You don't feel too tight?
No, not too tight.
All right, let's get your moisturizer on. Moisturizer's next. Moisturizer is an antioxidant moisturizer. It's a moisturizer made for your skin type. So it's a combination oily formula. Again, we're back to antioxidants, that resveratrol, and which helps, with the cell aging, reverses cell aging, slows it down. When our cells, the aging of our cells is slowed down, our aging of our skin slows down. So small amount, again, you can start with a small amount. This is the same moisturizer you would use day and night. So it's one moisturizer. You can do that much. That's about a pea-sized. You can do, sorry, I can show you again, about a pea-sized. Forehead, you can do, since you have a shirt on, you would do down to your décolleté. At night, I really recommend that for sure. During the day, you definitely want to do the day. And I'll talk about that in just a second. You want to do that. And for those of us that have short hair, you want to do the back of your neck too. But that's another, I'll tell you that all in a second. So what happens when you put a moisturizer on? For obvious reason, it hydrates. Moisturizers are different. You don't necessarily want to add oil to your skin, especially your guys' skin types. You don't necessarily need more oil, but you need hydration, right? You need water on your skin. And that's what gives skin a more plump, younger. I mean, think about, look at your 2.5 or 3-year-old. I'm not sure which one that is, but their skin is just like bouncy, right? It's glowing and it's beautiful. And it looks like a light bulb's on inside of them, right? That's because it hasn't been around as long in the sun and all the toxins and so forth. And you guys, I want to say it's 80 some odd percent, maybe it's 90%, somebody can correct me, of the aging process is controllable. It's because it's things like, it's like diet and smoking and sun exposure, things like that, and stress. But a lot can be controlled by skincare, by good skincare. So small amount, and you would do, again, forehead down to décolleté. I say hairline to bra line is a good amount to do, because as you age, your face will age differently if you're doing all your skincare here, but you're not doing your skincare here. And you might not notice it yet, but I promise you will. It will catch up at some point. So during the night, you would have you tried it? Have you put it on yet? Are you still working on it? Sorry. It's on. Okay. It feels good. Not too heavy. Good. It's supposed to be light for your skin type. It's going to add hydration, but it'll also help control a little bit of oil too. So as you have oil breakthrough, it will help that contain it. Now, here's something else that's really important about your guys' skin types to know. When you hydrate your skin to the level that your skin likes, and you'll get to know, you'll be like, okay, that's too much. That's not quite enough. You'll know your amount. And when you get to that, what's going to happen is your skin it should, and if not, Tanya will work with you to find a little bit of a supplement there. It should be less oily because you're hydrating it. So quite often, if you're using something that is pulling off too much of the moisture off your skin just starts, your skin tells your brain to create oil. And so then it starts creating oil, right? And that's how you can sometimes get over oily because you're not hydrated enough. So it's finding that balance. It's like hair. It is a bit like the same thing with hair. So at night, you 4-in-1 cleanse. You do your night serum, night recovery, and then your antioxidant moisturizer. Super simple. You have a little tiny square that is the eye cream that you're welcome to open up. The thing you want to know about eye cream is, again, not very much, especially eye cream. Hi, Wes. Is that Wesley or Anderson? Anderson. Cray. Of course, I should have known that was Anderson. The one that would want to be seen on the video. So a small amount, like, I don't even know what to call that. 2 rice grains. And then I put them on my ring finger because I just tend to not pull as much, and just tap it together. And when you, at night, you can tap it around the bone of your eye and on the top around the bone, but do avoid your eyelid. And you don't need to get like right up against your eye because it's going to warm and move on your skin. Okay. So, and your eyelids really don't have all that many pores. So it's just going to kind of skid around up there. And if you stay up and read like I do before I go to bed, I read for a while. I don't want my eye cream sliding into my eye. So you just tap it onto the bone in a stippling motion. I do in the winter, I tend to get really dry right here. So I do tap it along the side of my nose and up. During the day, if you wear eye makeup, you can still do that with your eye cream, but make sure you put on like a primer or a concealer. A concealer is a really good thing to put a little on your eyelid before you put your eyeshadow on, because it also gives you a nice base of, for your shadow to go on to. So your eye cream has that extra moisturizing kick, because this area of your skin is very thin. It's like paper thin, and it's rubbed a lot. It's pulled a lot. It's, we move we're smiling. So our face is always moving, but that area right there is where we're going to see your aging the quickest. So that's going to be a really high moisturizing, plumping, and brightening product. That's what's going to happen for your eye area. In fact, next time when you use your Sammy, put it on one eye, just let it set there for a second, and then notice that you'll notice one eye is a little bit brighter. It just adds a brightening to it. It has a substance in it that makes it a little bit brighter.
I keep touching like where I'm going to put it.
No, I'm excited for you to try it. I may just drive up to your house tomorrow and give it to you just in case. I got cleanser on my glasses. All right. So let me just explain really fast, and then we'll wrap it up, and we'll wrap it up with some questions. The day serum, the day defender, you will do that like this. It's a little different. And it's not the end of the world if you put your serum on in between. And I'll tell you why in a second. It's not the end of the world, but it is positioned in your order of application to do cleanser first, moisturizer, then sunscreen. The Day Defender has sunscreen in it, so it's not its only purpose. So your skin, the way your skin works at night and during the day is very different. Have you ever noticed like if you take a nap? Like I took a nap yesterday, and I woke up and my skin just felt like more moisturized. It didn't feel oily or anything. I could tell it just feels different, because at night when we're sleeping, our organs actually repair themselves, and your skin is an organ. It's the largest organ we have, actually. And so at night, your skin repairs itself. So that's why we have a nighttime recovery that is so packed with all of those ingredients to help your skin repair and renew and replenish. And then during the day, it needs defense. It needs energy, because it needs, it's exposed to sun, it's exposed to toxins, it's exposed to all the things. I always say, think about your windshield. You're not going 60 miles an hour through life, but everything that hits your windshield is also hitting your face, right? At some point in the day. So that's why it's important to cleanse, even if you're like so tired. And I know mamas, there's nights it's like, I can't do it. Just grab your micellar water and just give it a swoop, and then put on your moisturizer. If there's nothing else you do, at least do that. So then that way, at least you get all that off of your face. Your skin will age so much better and be happier because of everything that was on there is off of there. And especially if you use in the morning, it's important to wash. People often ask me that, why do I need to wash in the morning? I didn't do anything. I laid on my pillow. Because of the repairing and what comes through your pores. And that's what's happening, why that feels a little heavier, because what's coming through your pores and hanging out on your pores and the surface of your skin now through that renewal process. So 2 things that I didn't talk about are the microdermabrasion and the pore minimizer that come in your little packet that you got there, Charlene, and Sammy, yours will come. Microdermabrasion is a physical exfoliant. It's very grainy. It's crystally is what it is. It's alumina oxide crystals, and it's only used a couple times a week. And you just want to do that after you cleanse. Always cleanse, sweep before you mop, and sweep before you buff. Maybe I should say that too. You don't want to rub the makeup dirt and everything around with the microderm. So just real gentle, like think about just polishing your skin. That's what you'll do, and avoid your eye area for obvious reasons. Take that off, and then you would do the other products, but always cleanse first. pore minimizer does exactly what it says. It minimizes pores. Is exactly what it does. It's a visible minimizer. It's not a physical minimizer. The microderm, it breaks down all the stuff that hangs out on the surface of your pore that stretches pores to make them look bigger. Your pores are the pore size you have. They don't open, they don't close. That's a myth. That, you know, like if you put cold water in your face and it closes your pores, that's not good. You don't want your pores closed. Actually, that'd be really bad. You'd probably die. But and hot water doesn't make them, or hot steam doesn't make them open. What happens though is that it softens. Hot steam will soften what's around the edges of, and it will look more noticeable because of the sweat and the water around there. So your pores don't open and close. There's no muscle in there. There's a hair follicle pore in there. There's a hair follicle that pops up and down, but what happens is your pores get clogged, or they get stretched by dead skin cells and toxins and dirt and makeup and so forth. So you want to make sure taking that off at night, and then your skin can renew itself in a much more effective manner. So does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Charlene, tell us how you're feeling. All refreshed after you've been like, now you have extras to wash. Now they want to participate.
I know, they're really interested. No, I feel good. I haven't done the nighttime stuff in a long time. I've done the microderm, but not the nighttime, which is why I was super interested in this. So
yeah. This one, is that what you mean?
Yeah. The serum. Yeah.
That's where the serums are really where ingredients can be packed in, like really packed in specific ingredients. Anderson.
No, it feels good.
Good. I'm so glad. So that is a little mini you right there. That
yes,
little girl.
we're gonna have one.
And actually, Lenny Anderson's a little bit of a mini you too, isn't he? That's so funny. I love it.
I don't know what, I'm on my phone, so I can't see anybody else but you. I was like, where's the other kids at?
I think if you slide, you'd be able to. But
look how, now I'm so nervous. There's so many people here.
No, you've been great. There's only 9 of us. You're good.
Oh my God.
We're all so happy that you got your samples. The whole sample thing is a little tricky, getting them in the mail to people.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you guys so much. I can't wait, Sammy, for you to get yours so you can play with them and try them. Just the directions are on there, so don't feel like you have to memorize everything. And I didn't do all the ingredient stuff because, that you can find that. I can find it for you if you want to know more sciencey stuff. I love that stuff, but we don't need to talk about it all night long. Get y'all ready for bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all are going to have 2 things that you're going to see in there. This one is going to show a special. So when you purchase the set together, it's $116. How many of you know what a great deal that is for 4 products if you've ever shopped for skincare? Holy moly. So all 4, cleanser, moisturizer, day and night serums, $116, looks like this, all in one awesome bag. They will run out separate times. The serums may run out about the same time, but they'll run out separate. Then you're only ordering one or sometimes 2 at a time to refill, which is great. The basic set is these 2 products. We do sell those together as a set, the moisturizer and the cleanser. If you decide that you like the Ultimate Miracle Set, which is the Miracle Set with the eye cream, then you get our really cool roll-up bag, which I forgot to bring over here with me. Just believe me, it's really cool because it's Diane's like, I think I have one. She's gonna go get one. It's so cool, especially if you like to travel like I do. But you get that for half off, so it's only $17 for half off. Diane will show it to you. And then if you get everything, microdermabrasion, pore minimizer, there it is. See you guys how cool that is. It rolls up. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, super cool.
I love it. So it hangs. The pockets rip off the Velcro. So if you travel and you want to have like your things you want to take on the plane with you and the things that can go on your check luggage, then you can pull it off and then put it all back together again. Mine stays packed, just pretty much packed. I only have to add a few things to it when I travel. I love that. So you would get that half price with the Miracle Set plus the eye cream, which is called the Ultimate Miracle Set. You get it free if you add the microdermabrasion. So those sets will be in there. But you guys, if you guys decide, I really want to try this, I want to be part of the test panel, then you're going to find in your little trifold that came in the mail with your samples, you're going to find this side over here. And this side shows, it says 21 days to glowing skin. So remember when I was talking about what happens to your skin as you're going with the product and the things you'll notice? What we want you to do is if you want to do this, you get a special. So you get I don't know what Tanya's special is. And so I don't want to say what my special is and she has it. Okay. So Sammy, yours will be in there. Or wait, no, it's not, but I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
But you get a pretty deep discount, let's say, on the set. Okay, and then what we ask is if you take a before picture, and then use it 21 days, and then take your after picture. Even better is we have this cool skin analyzer app that you can scan your skin. I'll send you the link, Sammy. And you just you scan your skin and it will, oh my gosh, it'll find stuff you didn't even know.
Oh, I want to do that. Yeah.
I should have sent it to you before now that I think about it.
It's okay.
But if you do that, then you can take a screenshot of this one particular scan that has these little lines on it. So take screenshots. And then when you're done after 21 days, do it again and you'll see the changes.
Cool.
Because when we do it every day, quite often it's kind of like, I don't really, because you look at yourself every day. But if you do the skin analyzer and the before and after picture, that's when you see a big, big change. So that's what we would, if you guys want to do that, you get to participate in it. Plus we get to shower you with gifts and there's a gift, a thank you gift that we give you at the end and so forth. So lots of goodies in there, everything, order of applications all in there. All of that is, information that you'll have on hand also. So your consultant will also share with you if you decide that you'd love the product and you're like, I don't want to keep this a secret. I don't want my friends to know about it. Then you can also become what we're calling a partner and a pink partner. And there's lots of different ways to share. You can share just a link. You can do your own test panel together on Zoom like this. You can come to my office and bring friends and you get all kinds of free product for that too. So lots of fun things to do to get freebies and enjoy the product. So that is our test panel night. Can you guys think of any questions? I'm just scanning my desk to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Oh, I know you guys watched that video. So I'm going to send you a link and Tanya will send you Charlene a link that is just, since you already watched it, all you have to do is there's a little survey that we fill out. And then if you ask 3 questions, any 3 questions, and I always tell people, ask hard ones, tricky ones, be the devil's advocate. Any 3 questions you can think of about Mary Kay, then you get put in a drawing for the super cute Lululemon belt bag.
Okay.
So then the 58-year-old will look super cute and cool with my crossbody belt bag on. Right? Yeah.
Cute.
I myself one, I bought one for you. So we'll do a drawing. We do a drawing. Each month we do a different drawing, or every 2 months we do a different drawing for a different fun, luxury kind of fun product.
Cool.
So any other questions that I can answer? You guys, did I forget anything?
Yeah, the winners are Sammy and Charlene.
Yeah, they both won. Yay! I love those kinds of drawings when everybody wins. You win. Awesome. Yes, I have something special for both of you that I will make sure you get.
Okay. Awesome.
I love it. Thank you so much, you two, for being part of our test and tell. It's like we all got our samples like barely in time to be able to get them out to start on Tuesday, but we wanted to just get right on it.
For sure.
I'm so glad that you tried the products. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, kiddos. Bye, you guys. Take care. Talk to you all soon.